Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing is easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We have another hard rant for you today. This one into Microsoft upping the price on Game Pass. You knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Everybody knew this was going to happen. So many people kept on saying that it was such a steal. It was such a good idea that to spend such a low amount of money, like 15 bucks, to just play a whole bunch of games that you don't have to buy. Well, the market price for Game Pass has went up by 50%, and now it's $30 a month. Nobody is happy about this because, well, let me tell you why here in a second, but let's read this right now. Microsoft announced updates to the X Game Pass on October 1st, 2025, introducing 3 tiers. Essential at $10 a month with 50 plus games. I don't know why they said 50 plus games. Don't ever say that. Don't ever come up to somebody and say 50 plus games, because everybody knows about Steam's and they know that there's hundreds, millions, I would say like thousands of games on Steam. Do not come up to somebody with some 50 plus, okay? In online multiplayer. By the way, with this Game Pass, and I never liked it anyway, because when I got a PC, I wanted to get away from the whole idea of doing the whole Game Pass or doing the whole PlayStation shit. I wanted to get on PC to play PC games and now I have to pay to do multiplayer. You see what I'm saying? I think that shit was bullshit from the get-go. That you had to pay an additional amount. I'm already paying to use my internet, and then you add another payment subscription so I can play multiplayer with my friends. Nah, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So anyway, let's move on out here. Premium at $14.99. That's the one that we know. That's 200 plus game titles and select day one releases. They say select day one releases because they're not talking about the big ones that you care about. I mean, Outer Worlds, I don't know if you care about that one so much, but it's not going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 7, which I don't give a fuck about. See, this is what they're doing to you right now. It used to be $15, but now all those day one game passes, are all going to be to the $30 Ultimate Edition. And then they say, like, including 400 plus games, 75 plus day one launches. I don't know why they said 75 plus day one launches. I don't know why they said that. Why would you say that? Why didn't you just say, I'm paying the most, the highest tier, it should be all, not a number. Don't give a motherfucker a number if I'm paying the highest tier. You see what I'm saying? It also gives you EA Play. I'm so glad I'm away from fucking Game Pass. Ubisoft Plus Classics and Fortnite Crew starting November 18th. Nobody cares about the Fortnite Crew, okay? On fucking Game Pass. Nobody cares. The changes apply immediately to the new subscribers from the September 12th to existing ones. By the way, I had on my phone that Xbox gave me a little email that said Xbox Game Pass has been revamped. What part of this is revamped? I will talk more on this later at the end of it. I have a lot to say about this. Subscriber reactions include widespread cancellations and overloaded the cancellation website. Ooh, we overloaded the cancellation website. Bye-bye. You see the bullshit that they try to prove right here? This, by the way, for any sort of people that believe this is a tariff problem, especially you Access Media, it's just them. It's just corporate greed. Okay? Stop pulling off this bullshit. It's like, it's Trump with the tariffs. No, it's not. They're not going to do it now. They did it with the whole fucking Outer Worlds thing. that they reduced the price on to $70, which is still fucking expensive. They're like, oh yeah, it's because of tariffs. No, it's not. Because they keep on changing the prices. Like, oh, we got a steal for you. It's not, Outer Worlds 2 is not going to be $80. It's going to be $70. And then you're just like, bitch, you just told us, nigga, put this shit on $50. Put this fucking game in $50 or $40. Get the fuck out of here. How you going to tell me that Grounded 2, the only Obsidian game that fucking matters right now, is $40, but the fucking gay-ass fucking transsexual characters from Outer Worlds 2, no, you can't date them, thank God, is gonna be $70. Fuck out of here. Thank God we have options. They really, if this was a communist country, they'd be salivating right now. We would have to play this game. We would have to. Subscriber reactions including widespread cancellations that overloaded the cancellation website, though some noted added value from bundled that some is not enough. Added value from bundle service. It did not. They basically did this. It's like giving your cat the wet food and letting them eat it and then raising that cat food up. That's what they did. That's not value. That's just being a fucking asshole. That's just corporate greed. You're just like, oh, you're trying to give people games like the cat food, and then you just raise that shit, and now the cat is crying. Why, you know, bring down the food. That's what this shit is. There is something that a lot of people have canceled. Yeah, this is the subscription change. Yeah, it's been overloaded. There is. I feel sorry for Xbox fans, man. I don't give a fuck. They should have saw this coming. Xbox Game Pass just increased. Yep, everybody knows. Okay, so we're about to watch this little video. From Xbox himself, Game Pass. Ah, yeah.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade. We've listened to your feedback.
It's not an upgrade. Why would you lie to me like that right off the get-go? By the way, props to Game Pass for not giving us an ugly bitch. I'm talking to you, PlayStation.
And now you have even more freedom to choose how you play the games you want.
That's not freedom. When you up the price and give people more restrictions, that's not freedom. That's not... What freedom? What the fuck is freedom anymore? What, you know what I mean? What the fuck is freedom anymore?
Here's a look at what's new and what's changing. First off, you might have noticed some changes to the plan names. Xbox Game Pass Core is now Xbox Game Pass Essential.
It's not really that essential, is it? It's not really that essential if you're reducing the amount of games that are available on the PC.
Xbox Game Pass Standard is now Xbox Game Pass Premium. And
why didn't you just call it Standard? Whatever. Is it that... it doesn't feel premium if you don't even get all the cool stuff that are from the Ultimate. Whatever. Moving on.
Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is still Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. We explored other names, but...
Too Pass... Too Furious? You guys... okay, got it. You're not funny. Got it. Xbox Game Pass Legendary? If you called it Legendary, more people would leave. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you changed it from Common, Uncommon, Rare, and then Legendary, people would leave so fucking fast. They'd be like, yo, I'm trying to get away from these fucking, like, I'm trying to get away from these grays and blues and shit. I'm trying to get purple and orange. Y'all pissing me off. I'm trying to get away from games like that.
They didn't work out. Of course, a lot more is changing than just the names. We've expanded all Xbox Game Pass plans to give you more games and more ways to play.
You're not expanding games. You're actually getting rid of some games. Like I said, the cat food. You lay it down onto the ground where the cat could eat it, and then you just slowly move that bowl of cat food away from their mouth. That's what this is.
And more rewards than ever.
Nobody knows about these fucking rewards, okay? Listen, most normal people don't know anything about these rewards, okay? You are quickly turning into GameSpot. You want to turn into GameStop? You're about to give GameStop more stock by doing this shit. Because people are going to be like, I'd rather just go to GameStop. Because as soon as people hear rewards, they're just like, fucking reward system. You know what reward system? Every time when I hear a reward system, I hear I need to spend $50 so I can get a free fucking like big gulp. You know what I mean? From fucking 7-Eleven. And then you get the big gulp, and then the cups are actually smaller than they were like years ago. Back then. You remember back then in 7-Eleven when they had the big fucking cups? You remember back in the day with McDonald's when the big fucking cups? Then they reduced the cup and they still call it large? Forget about it. Let's move on.
Let's look at the upgrades to the plans one by one. First up, Essential, formerly known as Core. This plan is expanding to give you more ways to play.
You always say more games to play, but you're not giving people more. You're about to give me a fucking number, and that's good. That literally indicates to me that that you put a cap on the amount of games that I can play,
including PC and cloud gaming. Previously, Core was primarily for console, but Essential now lets you play games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. That means you have the freedom to stream and play on any supported device. And with cloud,
and that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to leave. They do not want you to leave. Period. They want to. This is cloud gaming has for Xbox has nothing to do with the games. It has everything to do with I don't want you to fucking leave Xbox. That's what it is. That's it. There's no, oh shit, we could do something with cloud gaming. No. Cloud gaming to them is make sure this shit's available everywhere.
Cloud gaming, that includes a lot of devices. We're also expanding the game library so you get access to over 50 games. And
nigga, what the fuck? 50 games? Nigga, I could name 500 games right now. What the fuck? There are mostly a majority of men playing video games. And you got these motherfuckers out here saying, we got 50 games? Huh, cool. What do you got? Slime Rancher. Terraria. Fallout? Thank God. Fire out that New Vegas. Fire it up. We got some. We got Life is Strange. Shut the fuck up. Give me an actual game, please. There is predominantly men playing video games. Doom Eternal makes sense, but Doom games come and go so fucking fast. So fast. They know it. We all know it. And we do love Doom. We do. But they come and go so quickly. You play the single player and you're like, most players are just like, I'm done there. Some players will be like, I want to play it on the highest level of difficulty. But what I'm trying to say is, you have 50 games up there for people? What the fuck are the 50 games gonna be?
of course, you still get online multiplayer, so you can keep playing with your squad. Another upgrade is that Essential now includes in-game benefits for some of the biggest games, like League of Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, and Overwatch 2. And
thought that game was fucking free.
with Essential, you can earn up to 25,000 rewards points a year just by playing the games you love. You can redeem your points for Xbox gift cards to get new games.
Look. A gift card for $1.25 fucking cents. You worked your ass off to get 1,500 fucking points, only to get $1.25 from for an Xbox gift card. You fucking serious right now? Are you serious right now? This is your system? Oh, and I also noticed you put a cap on how many fucking points you can get on Xbox Game Pass. So what if you want to keep on accumulating points and then saving, and then you realize, oh shit, maybe this is just the correct amount to get this thing. I could be wrong, but I heard that there's a cap. Spend within 90 days of deposit. Works with Microsoft. Yep, so you got 90 days to use it. So once you put it up, you got 90 days. Otherwise, it's fucking gone.
Add-ons, and more. So if you've got your eye on some DLC, you can spend points to bring home the bundle. Next up, Premium, formerly known as Standard. While Standard was built with console players in mind, Premium was built with everyone in mind. So we're giving you more ways to play with this one too, with games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. You heard that right. PC and cloud are coming to Premium.
It's like the same thing. Whatever.
With Premium, you get access to over 200 games. And when a new game is published by
you basically have moved access of games fully away from gamers. You've moved it away. It's no longer, oh shit, Game Pass, look at all these games. Now when people go to Game Pass, now they'll realize, hey, I noticed that you downloaded this game. This game is no longer available for standard, premium. So I need to delete this game off your shit. But that's the game that I like. Hey. I will smack your mom. All right? What the fuck? This guy's smacking my mom. I will smack your mom. I'm deleting this game. It's going to Ultimate. And I'm like, I've had that game the whole fucking time. You see what I mean?
Xbox, it'll be added to the Premium library within 1 year of launch. Premium also now offers the same in-game benefits for some of the biggest games. So you can
some of the biggest games, not all of them. That guy's gay.
Instantly unlock characters, cosmetics, and more. Looking good.
Nobody plays Overwatch. Let's stop.
With Premium, you can play and earn up to 50,000 rewards points a year. Plus,
you can go up to these rewards. So you can there's a cap on each reward. So if I remember correctly, when it came to points with most gamers, they like to hold on to that shit. These bitches come up to you and say like, it looks like you got 50k points. Yeah. I've been holding on. I want to be able to purchase a game fully without playing. Can't wait. You're done. What do you mean? The next game you buy, the next game you play for points, they won't count, nigga. What do you mean they won't count? That's right. It stops at 50k, nigga. What do you mean I can't get more points? You can't keep going? You serious? But what if I get Ultimate? Oh, that'd be a good idea. But there's a cap for that one too. And you're like, oh man. I hate the fucking idea of a cap. It's bullshit.
plus you get access to exclusive quests and you get
You motherfuckers got exclusive quests? What do you mean by that? You mean to tell me that you pulled off certain quests out of certain video games that you guys have and you put it on the Game Pass? That is disgusting.
get twice the points when you buy games and add-ons, so you'll have even more ways to earn rewards.
Every time when I hear the words earn rewards, I want to throw up. Moving on.
Finally, let's take a look at Ultimate. The best thing about Ultimate is that you can play new games on day one. That includes games like Call of Duty Black Ops.
So Call of Duty Black Ops wasn't available for the other two. That's fucking hilarious. So you have to pay $30 a pop to play Call of Duty Black Ops. That's fucking hilarious. So they're giving you an incentive to pay full price instead of doing the $30 a month shit. That's fucking disgusting.
7, The Outer Worlds 2, and High on Life 2.
Nobody cares about Outer Worlds 2. Don't know why that shit's on Ultimate.
But now, the best is getting even better. Ultimate subscribers will get access to over 75 day one games a year. We're all
Why don't you just give people that pay Ultimate which is $30 a month? Why don't you just say all the day one games that come now and the rest of the time through your Ultimate Game Pass, you get day one access? Why did you say 75? If you're paying the top tier and you say 75 games, and I'm like, what do you mean 75? I have the highest tier. Why are you putting a number on me? I got the highest tier subscription, right? Why you get... At this point, the person should be like, you can get all the rewards you want, and you can... fucking stupid rewards. You can get all the rewards that you want, and you can also get all the fucking day one games that you want. Why didn't you just say that? Because they don't want to.
also adding 2 new partner subscriptions. With Ultimate, you'll now have access to Ubisoft Plus Classics in addition to EA Play.
Now here's the funny thing. That shit was available for the premium shit. So now all of this shit is only available in the Ultimate. That's fucking it's fucking great. That shit was available in the $15 one, but not anymore.
And Fortnite Crew will be added in November.
Nobody gives a fuck.
In total, Ultimate gives you access to over 400 games playable on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. And when you stream games with cloud gaming, Ultimate gives you our best quality with the shortest wait times. To round out the package, you get the same in-game benefits you're used to. And with Ultimate, you can play and earn up to 100,000 rewards points a year. That's 4 times the points you get with Essential. So now you know what's new with X.
Okay. They got community noted. PC Game Pass was not mentioned despite them saying every tier is getting upgraded. It will see a 40% price increase, with nothing new being added from $11.99 to $19.49 monthly. Game Pass can also no longer be acquired with reward points, an unmentioned change. That fucking... Yes. Rate this? Helpful? Was this note helpful? Fuck yes, it was. All of it. All of it. Fucking all of it. Unbelievable. They fucking got community noted on their own bullshit fucking tweet. Unbefucking-leavable. Now, here's what we need to talk about, chat. Here's what we need to talk about. How do I say this? When it came to Game Pass, this was the rule for Game Pass people. The rule was that Xbox, Microsoft basically, Xbox knew that you were poor. They knew. They knew you did not have the money to try out games that you have never tried before. So $15 was good. As a matter of fact, Alexa, how many times have Game Pass changed their prices?
From BGR.com. Running the Xbox Game Pass service costs Microsoft billions, according to a...
Alexa, shut up. Let me look it up. Look at it. Or how many times? I knew it. Xbox Game Pass has changed their prices 3 times. It used to be $15, but it's $30. It used to be $10, but now it is $15. And back then, it used to be $9.99. In between those windows of price changes, the one that came closest to each other was the $15 mark and the $30 mark that we got right now. The market for the Game Pass was to be for poor people. Game Pass was the perfect thing for poor people. What they did was they got rid of the poor people element. They got rid of that very special key to Game Pass. Game Pass said, listen, you don't know what kind of games are out. You don't want to purchase a game that might suck and then you can't return it. This is your go-to card for like, well, I'm not spending all this money for all these games. Let me get Game Pass. You flipped that switch, and now you have a whole bunch of cancellations on your hand. You changed it. You flipped the switch, which was the dumbest fucking marketing move I've ever fucking seen. This is why you bought Activision. This is why you bought all this shit, because you wanted to have, what's the word? You wanted to have the say what to do. Your biggest focus, you don't give a fuck about all the rest of the games. Your biggest component is you care about probably the mobile games that you got, and you also care about Black Ops 7 that's coming out. That's the one, that's the big one that you care about. That's why you put Black Ops 7 on the Ultimate Pass. So that way people can go, oh shit, well, you could do $30, or you could just pay full price on Xbox. You could do that if you want to, as long as you remain on Xbox. That's what they want. They are so focused on certain games, not all, certain games. They will buy IPs than actually come up with a fucking imagination. That's what they do. They acquire shit. They do not create anymore. That's what Xbox is, and that's what all it will ever be. They took, and now this is a further example that they do not care about the gamer. They do not. Whenever you see Phil Spencer, tell him to go fuck himself. Because this is what you got right now. It was just a matter of time, and I'm so glad that they did it, because it shows their hand. It shows their hand all the way. So now, you have two options. Do you want to go back to doing GameStop, or maybe perhaps going to Steam? Or do you want to just spend $30 a month? That is a lot of money. Account that for every fucking like month in a year. Calculate that. That's a lot of fucking money. And just think to yourself, is it worth it? I think you already know the answer. Anyway, that is the hard rant today. I'll see you guys next time.